Hi everyone and welcome to Trax Gaming, and this is probably a video a lot of people have been waiting on, and even myself, I'm kind of nervous towards all of your reactions. With this video, you all know now officially that the new improved and almost fully complete Let's Goldcap / Mission Longboi TSM Profile is now available for you on Pastebin. You don't have to forget about the other profile because you probably made a few tweaks on that just to improve it for yourself. Don't forget, it is a template. You still have to choose a few things for yourself that you would like to be added, changed, in order for you to use it in your benefit on your server. So don't forget the other one. Make a new profile, paste this one in, see how it works, and grab back to the changes you could have made. So with that said, don't forget, also people who never watched a video of me before, we use custom sources because then with changing a custom source in here, it will change for all operations that it applies to. This is very important for people, especially on high population servers. Don't forget that. These custom sources can be found on the Discord in the category data. Now, I'm going to tell you why this is important. Trax Min, Trax Norm, and Trax Max are used for a lot of crafting stuff. Almost all crafting stuff, except for alchemy. But in the alchemy video that's coming later on, I think alchemy is first up in the profession list, I'm going to show you how you can do this differently. So you can use Trax Max Min Normal to be applied on alchemy and to change the values within the material costs, so this will be shown correctly, because otherwise you can't queue. I'm not a fan of the /1.7. I'm gonna show you how you can do this and actually make it work. The TSM profile is not designed for expert users of TSM, although it could work in their benefit as well. A lot of people who make these very big profiles, very sophisticated profiles, they're good at TSM. But the problem is a lot of people who want to chase that Longboi right now, they don't understand TSM that well. I'm sorry, I don't want to offend anyone, because you're probably here because you are having a hard time or you want to see other insights. So there are a lot of advanced users who are watching right now, but also people who completely do not understand what is going on in TSM. So we have to make it user friendly. It is a template. If you are on a high population server and you don't see a lot of items being queued in your crafting list, or you don't get post at minimum because everyone else is posting cheaper than you, what you can do to prevent that, right now Trax minimum is right here, 112% crafting, 25% DB market, average buy, vendor sell, and destroy. It used to be 100% DB region market average. But also for a lot of old stuff, if we look at the old materials, if you see not a lot of minimum posts, you have to change DB region market average, because you are on the low end of that average. You can completely neglect DB region market average if you want to, and only hold on to DB market. You can go as low as you want. So if you're on high pop, you can just delete DB region market average. it's only necessary on the min price. Okay, these profiles will also be changed within 8.3 because you then are going to post in stacks of 1. So TSM allows to a maximum of 10,000. I hope this will be hired as soon as 8.3 is active. Otherwise, we're going to have to make a lot of duplicate profiles. Like people want to post 10,000 herbs. Yeah, we're going to have to make 10 of these posting profiles. But if you're on high pop, lower the DB region market average for places where Trax Min is not applied. So like normal materials, we have MATS minimum. If we look at the settings, custom price, MATS minimum does not include DB region market, only for old stuff. Crafted items, minimum price, does not include DB region market average. 25% DB market is low. It's very low. But if it's crafted, you don't have to be bothered with that. So, the groups, all professions are almost full to completion, except you see it open here, jewel crafting. I don't have the Panthers. I used to have a character which was able to make them, but everything is so switched up, and I switched so many professions, I can get a hold of it. You can help me and everyone else out by, if you go to a profession and you go to groups, you select jewel crafting, you hit these 3 dots next to the search field and you say create profession group. In the profile, underneath that profession, right here, underneath BFA, there will be 2 new categories added. Items and materials. If you go to export, and you go to jewel crafting in that case, you select those 2 groups, on export that is. So let's do this. Deselect everything. Select those 2 folders. You do not include attached operations. You hit next and you send this over to me. And I will add it in the group so everyone can have benefit. And I will sort out the groups, add all of the operations. So if you have a lot of items that is not implemented into one of these groups, this could happen with tailoring. I'm like 10 recipes short on having everything. Dump it in there, send it over, and I will add it as well. So, with that being said, the big change into the crafting operations is, let's see, I'm on auctioning. I need to go to crafting. The big change is this bad boy. If greater than DB region sale rate 10, use the maximum either 10 gold or 10 crafting percent, 10% of the crafting price as a minimum profit. So if you want to craft something that is costing you 1,000 gold to make, the profit will be at least 100 gold. If it costs you 10 gold to make, it will go with 10 gold profit. But this is DB region sale rate. Why are we using this? It's very important for everyone to know. I probably won't get a lot of queues on this character because I'm almost up to speed. So if I select engineering and I use restock, this is all coming back with profit. Probably because there's a sky golem in there. See, estimated cost 124, estimated profit 755. So I have to go get the crafting because Corium power cores are probably very expensive. Depleted Kyperium rocket is probably very expensive, and the sky golem a little bit so and so. If you don't get a lot of queues, this is good when you have every profession, you queue all of the groups at the same minimum profit range. It will show you where you get the fastest sales for the biggest amount of profit. That is what it does. It is going to prioritize for you. You don't have to prioritize for yourself. It prioritizes on how much profit you make and how fast it is going to sell. If you are having problems, or let's say you did everything from 0.10 sale rate with a minimum profit amount. Let's say you did all that and you want to expand, you lower this. You lower the sale rate like 0.5. It's not transmog rate yet, but it is like not often used potions or certain bags. If we go to transmog rate, you go for this. You want to craft everything with profit, you change this. But you see, I'm only changing it for 001. That's like gear. If you want to change it for potions, you can go and change it over here as well. Let me show you what it does if you change that. So I go to groups, engineering, restock. See? Estimated cost to craft everything, 419,000 gold. Estimated profit, 3.3 million. But a lot of these items, I'm gonna be stuck on these items for a very long time. Because a lot of this is just simply transmog. Don't expect to do like us and make 1 million gold each week, again and again, even coming close to 2 million. Don't expect that if you use my groups. There is a reason why we make a lot of gold. It involves cancel scanning, farming items as well, and prioritizing. Sometimes it's a cancel scan war on our server just to get that amount of sales. But that will all be discussed in the upcoming videos. So we are going to start with alchemy, and I'm going to show you how you can tweak alchemy so you don't have to use the /1.7. That's it for the video. If you find items missing within the profile, do let me know. Use the create profession group and send the 2 subgroups added items and materials. You can whisper me on Discord. Send them towards me and I will make sure those are added. Thank you for your attention. I know it's very not boring. It is just something we have to do. It's TSM. So have fun making all that gold. And I will see you in another episode. Bye-bye.